Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Men's Health Senior Editor and your host, Matt Bean. And tonight on the Playbook, we're uncorking a lesson on vino with a little help from wine expert Gary Vaynerchuk. We're going to pour over some reds, talk about some whites, and, of course, just in time for New Year's Eve, even pop some champagne, too. Plus, up on the big screen, we're pairing our lesson with the modern cinematic classic, Boys in the Hood. It's a taste of the good life with a side of thug life. So grab a glass, cleanse your palate, and let's kick off the night with the toast. Here's to the start of your Playbook movie, Boys in the Hood. Check it out. It's not easy picking out the right bottle of wine, so up next, we're going to pick the brain of a man who really knows his grapes. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the Playbook, where I'm joined by Gary Vaynerchuk, host of WineLibraryTV.com. Gary, thanks for dropping by the book, man.
Thrilled to be here, man.
Psyched to have you here. Now, a lot of guys get a little turned off to wine because there can be some snobbery involved. They go to a wine store, they don't know what they like, and they end up feeling bad about themselves. But you've got a mission statement, right?
Yeah, I mean, I want to build self-esteem, right? It's about you. Nobody tells you what kind of burger to buy or what pizza is better than the other. And so my whole game is that I want people to try new things. I mean, how do you know if you like apple juice or orange juice if you only drink water? Exactly. And the same premise for vino. But there's these rules in wine, and they're a bunch of bull crap, and I'm just trying to put shows out there to get people to realize it's about you, not about anybody else. If I love it and you hate it, you're right, not me.
Nice. Love it. All right, well, Gary's here all night, and we're going to pop the cork on our wine tasting lesson in just a few. Right now, here's more Boys in the Hood. Check it out. Best part about these bottles of wine is drinking them.
It's bottoms up next on the Playbook.
All right, the Playbook is back, and it's time to drink. Gary, let her rip.
So what you want to do before you drink wine is train your palate. So you want to eat and smell things that are found in wine. So like the first thing, rose petals.
Rose petals.
Found in this Tarantes. Let's give it a smell, and let's give it a little taste. Give it a little nibble.
Smells like,
nice.
Delicious.
Now, let's get into the wine. Now, you really pick it up on the nose. You get that?
I feel
Lychee
that.
fruit and a lot of roses on the back end. Argentina, Tarantes, great wine. Let's move on. The Mastro White from Campania. This has a really peachy almond thing going on. So grab a couple almonds, grab a little peach juice, a little peach action. Get a little peaches, don't be scared.
Fistful of peaches.
A little almond. There you go. Give it a sniffy sniff.
Put your nose up in there.
Really get the peaches on the nose.
Yeah.
Taste it. And then you get that nuttiness on the back.
Yeah. On the back of the palate.
What you want to do is find flavors, taste them, and then you can pick them up in wines.
Training your palate. We're going to taste some reds in a few, but right now let's go back to the streets of L.A. for more Boys in the Hood. Check it out. Get ready for some red wine. Coming up next on the Playbook.
Cheers to that.
It's time to get right back into our wine tasting lesson with Gary Vaynerchuk, host of WineLibraryTV.com. All right, Gary, it's time to talk reds. What do you got?
Reds are a totally different game than whites. You know, they're much fuller bodied on the palate, a lot of tannins, there's bitterness, so you have to wrap it around with foods and different things of that nature. They're just a totally different ball game. What we have here is a Portuguese red wine, rolls in about 8 bones.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, Portugal is a game right now that you need to explore because the quality value is explosive. Let's smell the leather here, because that's what you get on this wine.
Right up in it.
Little leather.
Little motorboating.
Very nice. Let's get to prunes and tobacco.
Just chow on this. Chow on the stogie.
Get the little prune action. Give it a sniffy sniff. You really get the tobacco on the nose. And now on the flavor.
Comes right through.
Yeah.
There's the prunes.
There's the prunes. Syrah, California. Peppers and blueberries on this one. Grab a couple blueberries. All right. There we go. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. You pick up the pepper on the nose.
A little bit, yeah.
And you're going to really get the blueberries on the palate. 15 bones.
Very cool. All right, we're going to get them bubbly a little bit later, but right now let's go back to the big screen for more Boys in the Hood. Check it out. When that ball drops on New Year's, you need 2 things. A good girl on your arm and a good glass of champagne.
Can't help you with the girl, but I can help you with the bubbles. Stay tuned.
You're back on the Playbook, and with 2009 right around the corner, we got to talk about champagne for the big ball drops. So what do we got here, Gary?
We got bubbles, champagne, cava, you know, totally different animal again from red and white, high acid, great with shrimp, light fare, and just great to drink by itself. So what we have here is a cava, 8 to 15 bones, great value from Spain, perfect for parties. This is lime and lemon peel on a rock, so you get a little lamination, give it a little...
right up in there.
Smell it, lick it. Delish. Let's give a snippy sniff of the cava. Get the lemon right there, and give it a whirl. And that's where you get the minerality.
Perfect.
Reserve Champagne, 45 bones. Gift or for you and your girl.
Nice.
From Champagne, great producer, Pierre Moreau.
They can't call it champagne unless it's from Champagne.
Correct.
Right.
Give a little bite of pear, because that's what you're going to get here. A little toasty action. Get in
Nice.
there a little bit. Now, smell it. Do I give a little cheers? You're a nice guy. You get a little bit of toast, and on the palate, the pear.
Now that's a mind blower right there.
This does blow minds.
Delicious. All right, well, while we refill for some more wine tasting tips from Gary, here's more Boys in the Hood. Check it out. Unfortunately, not every bottle of wine is a winner, so we're going to tell you how to ID a dud.
Coming up next, stay tuned.
The playbook is back. Now, everybody knows what skunky beer tastes like, but how can you tell if a bottle of wine has gone south? Gary's going to tell us.
Well, first and foremost, you have to understand, when they pour you a glass at a restaurant or when you buy a bottle at the store, the only way you can really send it back if it's corked or unacceptable. When a wine's lost what it's supposed to be and it's spoiled, you've got to realize it comes down to cardboard.
Cardboard, huh?
Cardboard. Understand this. When you taste the wine, if it tastes like a cardboard box, if it tastes like paper, you're now dealing with a corked wine. So nibble a little on the cardboard.
Got box them out there.
Beautiful. That flavor, the lack of any fruit or flavor, is when a wine is corked. That's when you wave Pierre over and say, "Sir, I want to send this back."
Send it back. Cool. It's all about the box. Time now to send you back to the big screen from some more Boys in the Hood. Check it out. Up next, we're going to squeeze some final wine tasting tips out of our expert, Gary. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now, the playbook isn't closed quite yet. We still got time to see if Gary's got any last drops of wine tasting wisdom for us. Gary, what you got?
Two things. One, try as many different wines as you can. Everybody drinks the same old stuff. Hollywood told us to drink Pinot Noir, now everybody's doing that. Lamezor. Try different wines. And most of all, don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to any wine douchebags. Not me, not The Spectator, not Robert Parker. Expand your own palate. Try different things. That's how you start learning about wine.
Cool. All right, Gary. Well, thanks so much for dropping by the playbook. Been awesome. Hope to see you again soon. Guys, if you want to find out more great stuff like Gary's tips, go to his website, winelibrarytv.com. He's got a book, 101 Wines. There's more playbooks still to come, but right now let's check back with the Boys in the Hood.